Good morning, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are here today to make some tags and pockets that look like tags. So here are two examples, and this one is just tucked inside of here, and inside it's just a little place to journal. Quick and simple. Going to show you how to make them quick and simple. And here is another one. I have cut a piece of paper like this, like this one, and to make a tag, and my few of the extra cut-offs of it I just added to the tag, and then added another piece back here. This is the tag pocket, and of course this is the tag. Excuse me. Every time I start talking I have to cough, and this just tucks inside. So how do we make these so quick and simple? Well, it's really very easy. They're so bright and beautiful you don't really have to over decorate them. I mean, they kind of stand out on their own. Perfect here for a boho journal. Let me set those aside, and I'll show you how I have been making them. This is a blank note card. I got these at Hobby Lobby many years ago. So what I'm going to do to make my pocket is, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I'm going to open up my note card, and if it has wording on the back, that's approximately where you might want to put your fold line. Now I'm going to use a scoreboard because folding and I are not, well, we just don't coordinate right. So all I'm going to do is take that fold and fold that in. Even that is still crooked, see that? And I'm going to glue it down right here and right here. This is going to be the tag pocket. So let's get some glue here, shake it up, and maybe, there it comes. Just going to glue along that edge, and then along the bottom. I was inspired to do this by Julie over at Camellia Crafts. I'll put her link either up above in the description box or up above in the title box or down below in the description box. She did not make hers out of these that I know of, but she made hers out of scrap paper. But she had a couple of different great videos. Thank you, Julie. It was great watching them on making pockets, or on making, pocket tags. So basically that's where I got inspired. Except for I've decided to make mine out of note cards. Now I've done things before with note cards, so now we have we have an upside down one. Let's see. Well, if you do what I did and make it upside down, now you're going to have to cut off the top. So let's cut that top part off. It'll just be a little bit shorter than I wanted. That's got glue on it, so it doesn't want to. Let's see if it opens. Almost. There we go. Oh my goodness. Right out of the chute I make a mistake, huh? Wow, Angela. just clean that up there. We can always put a little piece of paper in there. I'm not going to do that right now. And then, okay, now that we've got it going the right direction, let's glue the bottom closed. And now I have to even that one up just a little bit because it's off. Because it would drive me nuts. And no, we don't want to ink yet. We are going to cut our tag shape here. Flip this over this way. Line it all up. I still have taxes to work on today, but I'm taking a little break from it right now. Okay, let's ink up our pocket. I think I need to get some more ink out. Ink pad. This one doesn't want to ink right up. I have to really rub the ink dauber on there. Okay. So now we need a quick and simple tag to put on the inside. So let's see, what do we have? Let's come back to this one because I know I have a piece of pink in there. But it kind of goes with that black one. Maybe we'll use some of this. Although I really did want it to be pink. Let's look here. So this is a matter of using something that's already pre-decorated that looks like it would make a good tag or that's kind of cool. Let's use this. Even though it's green, I think it'd be okay. What do you think? Let's take a look and see if it'll match. There it is. Oh, not very well. I have another one, just a minute. Hold your ponies. We all know this paper pad. Let me get it up here. I think I've got several. This one. This one always has some good pieces in it. This is nice because it has the roses on it. And this would be good because it has some really nice backing to write on, and it's thick enough that we could make a tag out of it. So let's use that. Got paper on the floor. You know what my dog's gonna say. Oh boy, she's gonna say, Mom's left something for me. So let's see. I think I'll use this part. So I'm going to cut this piece just slightly smaller than my tag, but at about the same height. That way it's kind of a hidden tag inside of the pocket. We'll mark it off right there. And then right about here. pretty. Now you, of course, could add extra embellishments to this, but for today I'm using it as just a quick and simple project. And then we check the fit. Okay, we're going to have to cut some off the bottom because there's glue in there. Let's try that. Not quite. We need just a slight bit more. There, now we have a perfect fit. So what I want to do now is come to the back and cut these pieces off, but you want to be sure it's centered inside of your tag. Just cut those right off. Now that could be cut down just a little slight more, just a hair. Now this thing does not like to cut just a hair, but it will leave you the lines. So that's good. And I think for ease of getting it in and out of the envelope, I think I'll round my corners a little bit. And this is a nice big fat tag, so I'm going to use the 1/2 inch round. And this is my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile. It doesn't want to focus today. There it is, 1/2 inch round. Now let's ink up around this. You could put something on the back of this if you like, or you could leave it like this just to write on. So if you're needing, something really quick to go in your thing and you're just out of ideas, well, this is an idea that will work. So I'm just going to line this up between my numbers here and get my center, which is going to be right about here. And I'm going to hole punch that. I'm using the big hole punch. I don't know if I got it in the right place, but I'm trying to. Gonna grab an eyelet. And let's see, it has some pretty pink over here. Let's just use one of those. Here is a light pink. Just going to stick that in there. Move this up to the little crimper. There we go. And let's get something to put in there. That'll work. Let me grab this paper. I have a bunch of paper on the floor. I don't want the dog to think I left it for her. Because she would have way too much fun with that. So I'm going to cut this lace off of here. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, sometimes we like our laces and stuff shabby or grungy. You could even use this part, so we'll save that. Just going to poke that through there. I'm just going to. Yeah. Right. Pull that through there. There we go, and we probably don't need it to stick up that much. Those will go in the snippet drawer. Get that paper out of our way. And so, here we go. So now we have another tag pocket. Now this would be a good one to put some decorations on, and perhaps we'll do that. Let's first make our next one. We'll save that. Maybe we can decorate the outside bit. And so the next one I have is, we'll make another one similar to that, just to show you what it looks like. Now you don't have to make them this wide. They can actually be, you know, half as wide if you want. Let's see what this looks like fitting on a page. Yeah, nice little pocket, isn't it? Could be off to the corner as a tuck and a pocket. You could glue the top, that side, this side, and bottom, and you'd have a tuck here. Or you could glue it the other way and have two tags come out the top. So there's a lot of options there with that one. Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Fold that in. And let's see. Let's go this way or that way. It does not matter, does it? No matter. No matter, no matter. I left my glue open. It's being cantankerous, of course. Of course it is. Top, bottom, side. Now, let's cut this extra off. Remember, when you're cutting down the side, don't cut all the way into your piece. So there we go. We have this one that opens at the top again. Now, what if we wanted to decorate, use a, not the tag shape? What if we want to use one of my favorites, the scallop punch? That's a stub. There's a scallop. There's a scallop. Ooh, there's one that didn't work so well. Because the glue is wet, you know. Doesn't like wet glue. There we go. Okay. So that brings us back up to the top up here. And we will ink that up. Now, if you don't want to use a dark ink, you could use any color. I mean, red or a pink or a yellow would go great around this one, wouldn't it? And now we need a tag. Well, I think I have another envelope like that. Just a minute. If you think I have some envelopes in here, I might have. Here is one that is similar but different. Or if we want to use the same, well then we have to look a little harder. And I think it's right here. So let's go ahead and make the tag the same as the envelope. The same as the tag holder. Sorry, my chair is squeaking against the stuff here. Now leave this side attached. Don't cut that one off. We need to make it so it will slip down inside of here. So leave a little space here and leave a little space on this side. And then we're going to cut it off right there. Where'd it go? There it is. You might want to save that for something. Then you go in and you scallop all four here. And the inside you can leave white, or if you like, you can glue it to a piece of paper like this. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that so that it doesn't seep through the pink avocado dyed paper. So hard to follow the lines. I never could stay in the lines. I think it's because I was always thinking, well, if I did it this way, I could change things and it would look better. And it wouldn't look like Susie's next to me in my little first, second, third, fourth grade classes. And then I was told so much by then that it had to look like that. That I became less creative, I think. Okay, just rubbing that on there. Let's rub it on back here too. And we'll trim down the sides. I'm trying not to cut the card part. We are supposed to get some snow tomorrow. Maybe later today. That would be very cool. On this side of the Oregon, we don't get a lot of snow down in the valleys. Going to go ahead and fold that and crease it. Sorry about the noise. You can tell I'm creasing it pretty hard. Going to find my scallop and line it up with the other one. And it's easy to line it up. You just have to follow the little curves on here. Let's see if I can show that to you. Little curve right here. You just line those up so it cuts in the same place. So now we have this cute little tag. It will get wrinkly because I wrinkled it. I wrinkled it. Okay, now, what else can we do? It needs a pull so that we know that, uh-oh, there's something in there. Well, let's just leave that one bigger. Now, we don't have to put a pull on it. It fits neatly in the tag. No, I don't like that. I forgot to take the bottom off. Let's try that again. And I'll tell you what size these cards are in just a second. Now this one's going to be too short because I cut it too short. See? So now we will put a pull tab on it. It's in a secret hidden space in there. Let's get our ink and ink it up. Every year that I do my taxes and I start pulling together how much money I've spent on the crafts and the business, I'm like, oh my gosh, and enough. And then I think, you know, it's time just to become a junk journaler. But I love to create. I love to create with the different papers, and I don't know. It's such a hard deal. I'm a paper collector, and I don't want to stop doing that. Okay. So let's find our center. Once again, I'm just measuring it up down here. Just lining it up on lines and finding what looks like a good center point right there. Right there. And I'm going to punch a hole there. There we go. And if you don't want this piece back here, then you're going to have to cut it off. So let's do that. And with this one, it's nice and easy because you just line up your this wire and go right to that center spot and cut right into the next piece. No, don't cut right into the next piece. I don't recommend it. So there we go. Now if you don't like this corner like that, go ahead and give it the other round. There we go. So let's ink that one up. And there we go. Now we have a nice little note card that isn't all tied together at the top. And it will fit neatly in there. Let's find an eyelet that will look good with it. I don't know. Let's put one of these kind of grayish, or maybe a white. Oh, a yellow would work. Let's see. We'll go with the gray today. There we go. Ooh, boy. It caught that, didn't it? There we go. Got it. Be sure to open that so that doesn't happen. There we go. Now it's all put down there. So now we have a nice little tag. It's going to go in there. Let's find something to tie around it. Well, I suppose we could use this. I wonder if I can tear that some more. Probably not. But if I can, I'd like it better. Nope. Not going to let me tear it anymore. But let's cut it a little thinner. There we go. Okay. Now, if you wanted, this would be a good place to hang a little charm or something. Let's see, I have some little charms over here. Here's some that say appreciate and respect. Here's one that says passion. Let's use passion. Passion sounds good. We have a passion for art, don't we? Passion for creating. Passion for our imaginations. There we go. So now we have just a little charm on there that says passion. And we don't need these this big. We're going to cut them off small so they're not taking up a lot of space in our journal. And here we go. So there's another one. We could decorate the front of that one too if we wanted, but really it's quite decorative all on its own, so you don't need to do a lot to it. You know, with this one I just did some little bits and pieces, and probably you would do the same way with this, but we'll see. Let's just do one more. And let's see. Okay, what if you have a card like this and your pictures on it are going that direction? Well, we are going to cut it in half. The bottom we'll just put something over so we don't lose the height, because these are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So, oops. And right here would be where we would cut it in half. Okay, so we have that part, but I want to make these a little bit smaller, and I'm going to tell you why. I lost my paper. There it is. Let me put this one away so I don't use it. This is too big for the page, so we need to make it, I don't know, maybe right in here somewhere. Let's see what the length on that would be. 4 1/2. So let's take it. Well, it's almost 4 3/4. Yeah, it couldn't be any more than that. So let's go I'm going to bring it down to 4.5 right here. Right there. And I'm going to cut that off right here. Okay, save this, we might need it. Now, what I would like to do is I'm going to cut it across the top. I've not made one of these before. This is just me playing around, letting my brain be creative. And we are going to glue it on 3 sides because we're trying to keep our stuff upright. And then right here, one, two, three, 1, 2, 3. I guess right down here, down the center, I'm going to put a little line, and then I'm going to leave this open, but I really kind of want a thumb hole in those. Didn't really want to get glue in there, but I did. Okay. And I'm going to put this back on, and like I said, we'll cover that bottom piece. And you might have to do some more trimming, but let's hope not. Let's ink it up. Sometimes if you ink it up, it covers up any white, so you don't have to do any more trimming. And then we have these pieces. Now, we know we took half of that and used it to close this envelope. So let's make a small tag right here. And we haven't cut the top off of these. And this one we can cut the bottom off of. We don't have to worry about that piece so much. We'll cut our tag shape. Is that this one? No. That was this one, so it goes this way. Get that right in the corner where it belongs. Let's see if it fits. Might not. I'm going to have to make it smaller. Yep, I'm going to have to make it just a little bit smaller. Oh, I shouldn't have cut the top. I'll take a little bit off there. And a little bit off over here. About that much. So that one will go in that side. So we need to make this one the same. So we will cut it off right here. Right here. Okay, so let's see if it's there. And it fits. Of course, you could leave it as one big pocket and just put a couple of tags in it. But I was just going for added interest in the card. Got to get it working, that's for sure. Once it's really good and dry, you can stretch your pocket out a little bit. But it does help if it's nice and dry. So let's do a 1/4 inch round on these, and that'll help it slide in and out easier. Let's go around and ink them up. Gosh, I hope I'm on camera. I think my lens has moved again. Oh no, it always happens. And if this were going into a nature journal, of course you can use any card you have, or note card, or card, or you could use cards that you've gotten in the mail, or for a birthday, or whatever you'd like. And yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm going to put those together. Find my little center point, which is right about here. And I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to move that down. There we go. And if we want it to open, we're only going to be able to put it in the front side. Or we can make some of these. Oh, come on. We could make some of these for it. Right here. And you could apply those on the front and back. Just to reinforce those tag holes. You don't always have to use an eyelet. Put one in the back. And then if you wanted, you could also apply them to the inside. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's put that one in. And better do another one of these. Hey, come out of there. You can't hang on to stuff like that. There it is. One more here, just so they look the same. And then of course you would need to put some string or something in your tag holder. And then it looks like this on your page. Now you could pick another one very similar, or how about just a little bit different color? And what if we wanted to put it, slip it in the back? Well, let's see, we could bring it right about here, cut that off, we have a little tag there, and this tag could go right back in here, and it would be not a tag but a journaling card. How great is that? Let's go ahead and fancy its edges a little bit. There. Perfect. And then you have a perfect little set of journaling pieces. You don't need to worry about covering this up because it'll be glued down here, here, and here. And then you could decorate up the front however you wanted. Perhaps we'd use my favorite thing. Which would be some of this, and it is attached to this, so you could use something like this too. But I'm thinking this right here. Look at all that. Oh, here we go. I'm thinking that we could put some of that down to start with. Now remember, we want to try and remind me, Angela, we want to keep it quick and simple. Don't get complicated. I tried to with this, didn't I? So we want to put that down. Get all the stuff off our fingers. And I don't know. I don't want that one. Perhaps we want to add what's over here. No. Oh, maybe some butterflies or something? Or maybe we want to just add a tag on the outside? No. Here's this. Friends are flowers in the garden of life. I love that. I'm going to use it. Keeping it simple. Simple, simple. We could put that there. But you say, Angela, what about all that? Well, what if we had a butterfly over here coming into the thoughts of a garden? We could do that. We could add just a little bit of embellishment to that. I have these little pieces here. What if we added that like this and cut it off right about here? Like that. And glue that down. And that there. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Doesn't have much glue on it, but it does have some. And this will glue it down. Let me press it down. And then this matches that so well, I think we have to include it. Oh, I've got to get that on there the right direction. It's on there kind of crooked. Yeah, this one really matches those guys over there, so. Oh, right here. I always tend to toss it way over there or something. So I'm always looking way over there for it. It's just one butterfly. $49 in market. These are kind of thick, so you often think there's two of them, but there's only one. And there we go. So on your page, it would look like this. It's pretty cool. Oh, we'd still need something in those, don't we? What could we put in there? My squeaky chair says. We could add something like this. Those. Love that one because it adds a pop of color with it. Has a little yellow and a little bit of the orange. It kind of looks like these flowers here, but those are just like more like berries. Now, how would we do that? I guess so they still open. Maybe we'd have to just go through one of them. Or maybe we'd have to do this. Even though they have a hole in them. Could we put a bow at top? No, I don't like that. Nope, nope. I think what we do is we run it through here. First we cut that in half. And then you just still right in the bottom part. Well, that's pretty small bits and pieces there, so I don't know if my fumbly fingers will be able to grab it or not. I have to remember I didn't put an eyelet in there, so I can't pull too hard. So we decorated this one instead of the pink one, didn't we? And that will be about all our time today. So maybe we'll come back and decorate the pink one another time, or I'll show you it decorated. How's that sound? But the idea is keep it simple so you don't burn yourself out trying to get your journal filled up. And then you can get on to your next journal a little quicker. So there we go. That, my friends, is what it would look like. There. On your page, gluing it down on 3 sides. We got our upper tag that is a journaling area. Of course, we would go around it with ink and everything. And then we have our 2 little tags. And there we go. So here's what we have for today. We have this one. That one. Now this one I made exact same way, except for I cut it off and folded it under. And Pinky, where'd you go? Here's Pinky. This would be cute with a little doily on it, and I do have one, actually. Maybe. Maybe I have an oldie, but a goodie. That could go on there. It's pretty grungy, isn't it? But that could go on. Or, ooh, this one's pretty thick. Oh, here's one. This could go on there. Maybe just half of it, like this. Something like that could go on there. That would be very pretty. Then we could put the other piece over here. I don't know. Let's think about it. I'm kind of looking at it up there. It's kind of neat having that edge around it like that. Then cut it off and put this other little piece over there. You think we should do that? Okay, we probably have just a little bit of time to do that. So, we're going to put it just like this. Going to put that down like that. Going to try and center it there just a little bit. And try and sop up some of that glue that's coming through. Kind of makes you feel like you need to throw some glitter on there, huh? And then let's cut this off right here. And then right here. Right there. There we go. Look at that. Oh, pretty. And then we want to put this little piece right there. So just a little bit. I'm not trying to cover up the whole thing, but trying to give this the shadow under it. Let the shadow be your guide. Now, which one do we want? This one or that one? Might as well go with this littler one because, well, it fits. So we'll have to put a little bit more right down there just to hold the pieces. There. And then just a little bit right down here. Just like that. And what's under there? Oh well, too late. I got some extra little pieces under there. But that's okay. So turn it over. Trim it up nice and neat on the side if you want. You don't have to. And gosh, we might as well use the rest of it down here. Right there, you think? Okay, let's glue that right there. Just like that. So once again, just keeping it simple so that they're quick and easy. You don't always need to add, and I have to learn this myself. You don't always have to add a bunch of stuff to make it look finished. You know, sometimes you just add a little bit and that's all it needs. Okay, these will go in my snippet drawer and they'll end up in a snippet or in a snippet thing. Some kind of snippet. A snippet, a snap it. A green and yellow jacket. Okay, back there in the snippet drawer, you. Okay, so there we are. We did get it decorated. Look at that. Let's put this back in here. Now I don't like this with it. It needs a yellow, white crochet type in it. So we have that one. And this one. This one. With a little charm on it. And then we have this one. Just a journaling card. And then we have this smaller one with some additional papers from the tag. And then we have this one that's very just plain. Its decoration is the brads and the eyelet and the lace. But this one opens for more journaling. And I think that other one did too, didn't it? And then we have, of course, this last one that we made. And I think that one's probably my favorite. So there we go. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you get some takeaway from it and add some things to your own journals. And hey, I hope you all have a great day. It's been really nice having you here with me. Come back tomorrow and we'll hang out again. Oh, we need to put that in there. There. Oh no, now you can't see the bottom. Oh, who knows? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.